Hello and welcome to the Duke Research Network and Project Bright Tomorrow community. This is going to help Project Bright Tomorrow members collaborate and work together on Bright Tomorrow curriculum and emerging best practices. Teachers, administrators, and curriculum directors working with Project Bright Tomorrow will be able to access this community to use resources, ask an expert, download curriculum units, and all of the important components of the Java's Bright Idea model and research results. As we collaboratively develop resources, units, and gather more data, the information will be available in this community. Let me start now by showing you how to register for the community. The first thing you'll need to do is open up a web browser and go to the site www.icann-network.com/community/research. Then click Enter. The next thing I would do is bookmark this page so it's easily available. The first thing you'll like to do is go under New Registration and under Access Code type in RES. Click Login. Here it'll ask you to create your username and go ahead and put in a password. I always like to go ahead and save my username and password somewhere I won't forget. Once you've done that, click Submit. Here it's going to ask you some information about yourself, your address, your contact information. It's really important that you put in your email address. And once you're done, click Submit. Now it's going to ask you some information. For example, your general interest would be Project Bright Tomorrow. Personal category gives you the option for teachers, principals, curriculum directors, and I'm going to go ahead and say teachers. And then for your interest areas, since this is Project Bright Tomorrow, go ahead and select these three interest areas. Once you're done, click Submit. Excellent. Here you can start the tutorial, or you can enter your online community now. What you see here are various announcements and links that will direct you to other websites with additional information. For example, the AAGC, NCDPI, and Project Bright Idea. Here you'll have announcements about upcoming events. You'll have learning items that are coming to you from other teachers and staff development leaders for Project Bright Tomorrow, and various news feeds. The Communication Center is a great place for you to chat and create discussion boards for other members of the community. You can go to the community calendar, or you can add events to your own personal calendar. You can go to the Learning Center to find great content. For example, all of the Rigor for All content will be here. You can also go to the catalog, and that way you can upload a document or add a website. So you might have a great lesson plan or idea that you've been working on that you'd like to share with other Project Bright Tomorrow staff or leadership. If you would like to add something, simply click on the link, give it a title, a category, and upload your file. Give it a short description, and then tag it for whatever interest area that's going to be. For example, differentiated instruction. Once you're done, click Submit. And a leader will go ahead and review that and tag it and post it to the community. We have various opportunities, for example, staff development webinars, grants, and major events. They'll be stored in the opportunities section. We have various reports that you can check out. The collaboration area is a great place for you to work together with other teachers and collaborators for Project Bright Tomorrow. We have a special Project Bright Tomorrow workshop where you can go and find different information. For example, the Project Bright Tomorrow implementation guide will allow you to go in and download any of the different documents for the implementation guide. Across the left we have a tutorial, community information, contact my mentor. Click the Find an Expert button and come down to select interest area for Project Bright Tomorrow, and you'll see different Project Bright Tomorrow staff and leadership where you can go to ask them questions. You can click on the virtual room and set up your own private virtual room for free. And you can always go to change your profile and update information here. When you log out, the next time you log in, if you ever forget your password, come down to the bottom and you can click this to receive a new password. Hopefully this will be a helpful way for you to join the community and start interacting with other Project Bright Tomorrow staff and leadership.